Good morning. Welcome to Show and Tell with BTL. I'm Andrew. This is my friend Kip. And
Hey.
I'm sorry, what?
It's the man, the myth, the legend.
Yes, Chris Carter. Yes,
He's back.
okay.
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
What in heaven's name have the two of you cooked up and planned here?
Well, I mean, Kathy Lee and Hoda started this whole like drinking wine at like 5 a.m. on their show. So why
okay.
not drink beer on our show in honor of the upcoming The Choir of Man?
Great. So you guys are having beer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Do you mind if I pass? I don't want to throw up on live TV. I can't drink beer. I can't. It makes me sick.
Are we being set up, Dean? Did you know about this? Okay.
No,
Okay.
but the reason Chris is here, our buddy Chris is here, you're a super fan, aren't you?
I'm a pretty big fan of the show.
Oh, the
That's
Choir
true.
of Man.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, I mean, you got to take it away. We'll pick your poison. We'll have a toast first. Let's have a toast first.
All right. Oh, so you are going to drink?
I'll try something.
You'll try something like you never had it before. Who wants a Heineken?
I'll take the Heineken.
Excuse me, I was 5 years old. It was 1970 whatever, 73. It was 1973. My grandpa gives me a warm beer and I upchuck.
Oh, this is cold. You want a
that's
Corona or you
good.
want a Heineken?
No, I think I should do this one.
Yeah, I can do
Okay.
Corona. I feel like Heineken tastes like skunk.
Skunk?
I don't know.
As in the animal?
When I went to Paris, Heineken was my favorite thing out of the tap there. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's
All right,
delicious.
so 3 cheers to the Choir of Man, right?
Yeah. Cheers.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
You
Good way
sure?
to start the day.
Actually,
You sure, Dean?
we do not want to get him in trouble. So,
All right.
so talk to me about your experience and what you like about the Choir of Man.
All right, so I got to preface this with I was really, really lucky and blessed. I had the opportunity to go see the Fringe Festival in Scotland, in Edinburgh. And that was a really unique, one-of-a-kind trip for me, which is really cool. And a couple of days, we had a chance to go see some different shows. And with the Fringe, you never know what you're going to get. So I saw like Romeo and Juliet set in Star Wars in space. And it was all right, you know. And then I saw a Polynesian Samoan opera, which was really cool in a foreign language. So I was like, well, that's neat. And then I came across this one that was very popular. It seems like it was selling a lot of tickets, called Choir of Man. And I was like, well, that sounds neat. Let me go check that out. Let me tell you, I have never in my life had more fun in a show than Choir of Man. I'm just saying right now, it completely changed my perspective on like how to tell a story, how to engage the audience. And there's nothing like a group of guys singing a cappella.
Right.
And then they support themselves with their own instruments on some of the
Right.
songs too. So it was a ton of fun. Man.
I mean, you mix that with beer in a live pub on stage, and what better time can you not have?
Yeah, I had no idea.
You know.
And this was at the Fringe Festival. So this is before it became commercially successful.
Oh yeah,
at all.
it was like brand
Yeah,
new. I mean,
brand
they
new.
had just started playing there, and
Right.
I think those guys were making like $100 a show or something. That was
Right.
wild, you know. And yeah, we showed up, and they're like, "Yeah, go get a beer on stage before it starts." I'm like, "Are you kidding?" And the actor was up there, you know, serving the tap.
Wow.
And, yeah, sure did. Grabbed one, and
So are you going to see the show again when it's here?
yeah, so here's the thing. When I went to see it, I thought this show is top tier date night material, right? You got everything you need. You got romance and comedy and
Right.
joy and laughter, and there's a couple of eye candy things for the misses to look at, you know?
Right.
So
Oh, so you don't have a favorite that you think is hot?
I thought they were all very well looking gentlemen, that's for sure. And they
Fine.
can all
There
sing
you
too.
go.
so-
Outstanding, distinguished
There you
gentlemen.
go.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yes.
muscly.
So the second I heard it was coming, I booked tickets for my wife and I, and then it just turns out it also happens to be on Valentine's Day weekend. So that
Wow.
was perfect.
You're
timing.
welcome.
Yeah.
You're
love
welcome.
it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a great Valentine's Day.
Because we're saying that it's great for Valentine's Day, it's great for Galentine's Day.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I mean, I wish. Amy Jo, where are you? I
I
wanted
know.
you on here today.
I tried to get her on.
I mean,
she said
she's
she
got a
was
whole
busy.
tribe of girls that she's going to be bringing,
Yeah.
I'm sure, to that show.
Yeah.
You know? It's awesome.
Yeah. Shout out to Amy Jo, friend of the show.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl, hey.
So,
yes.
let's see. Well, I mean, what you can expect when you go is a really good time. You know, you don't have to work hard. Like Les Mis, beautiful, incredible show, but that's a lot of emotional work in that story. And here, you sit back and you enjoy the roller coaster. And man, I did not have more fun in Scotland, and that was one of my ideal memories while I was there.
Okay, I know Kip's getting ready to do an interview with some of the guys from the choir band.
What?
But come back for stay for the closing, please. Stay for the
It's a
closing.
video.
I need an autograph, bro.
We'll be right back, folks.
Rocket 95.1.
Looking for high energy, fast-paced, non-stop fun? Come experience Havoc Hockey live. Get your tickets now at HavocTix.com.
Hello, Norton James. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks, Kip. How are you?
I'm great. I'm happy to get to talk to you. I'm very excited, actually, because I've never seen the Choir of Man, except for many clips, and it looks absolutely incredible. So let's just jump right in. Could you just kind of break it down for us? What is it all about?
So the Choir of Man is, if anyone's ever been to the UK or Ireland, and you've walked into that local pub, a staple of our culture in both countries, we're trying to bring that around the world. So it's a place where it's a safe place for community. It's a place where you go to celebrate, commiserate, go for your first legal drink, which for us obviously is a bit younger, but like it's the place where families go, where friends go. It's the place that no matter what city you're in, you will always find like a local as somebody from the UK. So you'll find when you're at university, college, you'll find that pub that you're like, that's the one we go to. That's the one that has a pool table. That's the one that has trivia. That's the one that has live music, DJs. So what the show basically encompasses is that cultural side of our community. And we're taking it all around the world and creating this traveling pub that goes to Huntsville, Alabama, and gets to bring that tiny little bit of our culture to the audience. But the show itself never is the same. So it all depends on what the audience bring to the show. So we have audience interaction. All the music is played live. So we have instruments dotted all around the stage where 1 second you'll see someone playing the piano, then the ukulele, then a banjo, then a guitar. And we encompass all of that together with a jukebox playlist of bangers, basically. Songs that everybody's going to know that you can sing along to. And we've put our own little special Choir of Man twist on it. I'm curious about that. Is the show ever evolving? Are you like adding new songs, taking songs out, or is it the same show that you've set for years? I've been with the show now for 8 years.
Oh, great. I was going to ask that question. So nice. Yeah.
So from when I first joined, I was in the second ever cast of the show. We've actually got one of the original cast members from the workshop in this cast who has been there since day one when the doors opened and went, hey, here's this idea, let's workshop it. So the songs have actually changed over the years. If people have seen the show before, the show is actually on 2 cruise ships for Norwegian Cruise Line. We've been there since 2018. That's a slightly condensed version of the show. And actually what we found on this tour is a lot of the audience members that are coming are like, hey, I saw you 4 years ago in Alaska. Or, a lot of the boys have been on the ship. So that is a slightly condensed version. So if people have seen that one, they will actually see extra songs in this one. And the songs do change. We've had some songs that have worked for about 6 months. And then we've gone, actually, you know what? This doesn't really bring anything. So it's always open to adaptation, but the version that we've got right now has been sort of the definitive version that has come from the West End and from our run last year in Chicago.
That's great. I mean, I love that. I love hearing that it changes, that it evolves, when it needs to. And if it doesn't need to, then great. Let's stick with it. And I imagine it's like a perfect show for a cruise ship because from all the
it's
clips
amazing.
I've seen, my gosh, there's
Yeah.
the passengers must just adore you guys.
Well, it's the extra thing about the show that I didn't mention at the start is that there's not a story, which I think is a really, really important thing to, I don't know, not to sell the show, but actually it's the way that I describe it to people. If I meet someone in a bar while we're on tour and I speak to people, they're like, oh, I'm not really a theatre person. It's like, you don't have to be, because we're not here to tell you a story as such. We're here to actually celebrate this one moment that's happening right now. And that's why it's never the same. So you come and it's more of a theatrical experience of bringing people to the theatre that actually some people might never have been to a theatre before. And we see them and they're like, oh, wow, this has completely changed my view. I mean, I'm a musical theatre guy through and through. Like, well, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not me going, we're changing it. No, I see Les Mis at the back and that's my favourite show. But
nice.
It's one of those where it's just an experience and something that you almost have to see. And the sad thing about being on this tour is some places we're for one night, and people come up to us at the end and say, oh, if only you were here for one more night, I would have told my friends to come. So it's like it's one of those ones where actually in Huntsville we've got like 3 shows, which is really exciting. So we've got a chance for those people to get the people to go, no, this show's for you. You need to see it.
Yes, absolutely. We're very excited about that because I would imagine word of mouth is huge for this kind of experience, because it is an experience that you're having. Like you said, there's not a story. You're having a experience that you'll never forget. So I have to ask you, so speaking of Les Mis that you saw, because in my former life, I was a performer. I toured with Les Mis for many, many years, and I was a swing. I loved being a swing, particularly on a show like Les Mis, because all the ensemble guys were real characters, and you could really, lean into them. So I want to ask you, because you're a swing on this tour, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Tell us about that, because it seems like there's some nice. I mean, you are kind of playing characters, right?
The characters are like archetypes. So they are. Gotcha. Each person is playing themselves. So you use your real name, and there's like certain parts that we have the pub bore, who's a little bit more of an eccentric character that sort of is the guy that sits at the bar and tells you stories 3 or 4 times over. You have the hard man, who's the guy that's sort of like a bit more dismissive with everybody, but it's allowing each actor on stage to bring their own version of what that is. And I'm also one of the associate directors for the show, so I find it amazing to be able to go into a room and go, right, here's these words. They're literally words that are like, this is your character. Now let's play and find your version of the jungle. Because the collection of people that you have in the pub at any time, a cast, you actually have the ability to shape the show to those people. So it's not stand on 4, raise your arm on 8. It's, right. Oh, okay, how do you relate to this person? If they make that choice, what's your reaction? Take out all the acting and let's just react to the entire show. And it makes this beautiful melting pot of living in the moment, but these characters are just little sprinkles.
Nice. That's great. I imagine, I mean, I read your bio. I see that you've done a lot of musical theater. You toured with Spamalot and Jersey Boys, and I'm sure many other things. How would you equate touring with a regular musical versus touring with these guys and the Choir of Man? Is it different? Is it the same? Like, are you guys family now?
100%. You've literally hit the nail on the head. That's the difference with this show, and the reason that I keep coming back to it is, number one, it's like a love child. I feel like I've been in it long enough that I'm like sort of ingrained in the wallpaper of the pub. But touring with a show like Jersey Boys, phenomenal. Absolutely loved my time with Jersey Boys. The material, the whole spectacle of what the show is. The difference with this is it completely relies on everybody bringing 100% every night. Mm-hmm. And it's an ensemble piece. We've been there, being a swing as well. I've stood there doing the monologues as one of the 4 seasons. I've stood there in Big Girls Don't Cry in the jacket in the spotlight going, this is insane. Whereas this one, you're always looking around to be like, hey, I've got you. I'm with you. We've got this. If one of us starts to slip in an a cappella number, we all support each other and we go down with them. You know, it's 9-part harmony at points.
Wow.
Where you're a cappella and you've got to be so focused in on each other. And I'm not saying I didn't focus in those shows, but I feel there's a little bit more scope that it becomes a job and your muscle memory takes over, whereas this is fresh every night.
Nice. And you have, I love that. I love that you like go down with them if you need to, or go up with, so that's you have to be in the moment for that. So, and I imagine you're on stage the whole time probably.
Yes, there's 3 characters that never leave the stage at all in the 90 minutes. And then there's one little section, which I don't want to spoil, but everybody goes off for like a slightly more subdued number.
Okay.
But everything else, all of the push and pull of the set, the pub lives, but it only lives through the actors on stage. So it just becomes this like, it's almost like walking into a bar. We take away the fourth wall as soon as the audience comes in. As soon as you walk through the theatre, there isn't a please turn off your mobile phone, curtain coming in, curtain coming out. It's like it's there. It's alive.
It's a party.
100%. 100%.
Do you guys, like when you go to different cities, like if you're there for a few days, do you guys go to pubs? Do you go out? Do 100%. People like recognize you? Are people like, whoa, those are the guys from the Choir of Man?
Yeah, it does happen because it's, one of the characters is literally wearing the clothes that I wear pretty much. Like it is a cut off and a shirt. Pardon me, we like to take in as much as we can while we're here. Like last night, we're currently in Texas.
Okay.
And last night we went to our first ever rodeo.
Oh, that's cool.
Because we went over to Fort Worth. We had a day off, so we were like, right, let's get out of the city. Let's go and see something that's we couldn't see at home, and go to a local bar. And we found this beautiful little cowboy saloon. We all bought cowboy hats. We were just like living fully in the moment. So we try and see as much as we can. If there's a local bar near the theatre, 9 times out of 10, we're sleeping on a tour bus. So we'll finish up. We'll get showered and we'll go find somewhere to get some food, get some drinks. And if audience members are there, we end up just sitting and chatting for hours, which is really, really nice.
That's excellent. I love that. Okay, so, all right. So you said it's very interactive with the audience and such, and it changes every night in terms of that. And you've been with the show for 8 years. What's like the craziest thing that's ever happened? I mean, there must be a lot, right? Because you don't know what people are going to do.
Yeah, I mean, there is a lot.
You're like, I don't know if I can tell you.
Yeah, I don't know. What rating is this? No, it's, so there's a moment in the show, I won't spoil too much, but one of the characters that I play ends up serenading an audience member. So there's a guitar, bang, 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 it's all been going crazy. The pub's alive. It's been alive for 10 minutes. And then suddenly we strip it right back and it's just 2 people in a spotlight. Everybody else is there. And possibly one of the ones that took me by surprise the most was I sang the first line and the lady grabbed hold of my face and just kissed me.
Oh boy.
I think it was through nerves. I think that's one of my favorite things of being both of my characters. Well, there's 3 of them, but 2 of my characters have a very specific style of song, of interaction. It's kind of fully dictated for me by the audience member.
Okay.
So as soon as somebody does that, it's like, okay, this could go anywhere. Like, I don't know what else. I mean, you've completed the game in the first line.
Right.
We're not suggesting people start kissing people, but you're like, where'd you go from there? There's a whole song that's in a completely different emotion and vibe to what's already happened. So, okay. But we've had, I mean, audience members are amazing, especially in America as well. We have a whole time before the show where we come out and have a drink with the audience in the theatre. We open up the stage. There'll be a bar on stage, so you can come up. You can get a pint from us. We have a working tap on stage. And that's our time to sort of meet people. And that's when we kind of start to suss out who the party people are and the people that are going to be open to being, hey, if I hold my hand out, are you going to come and join me?
Right. That's important. Yeah, that is important because you don't want to. Yeah, you got to pick the right people. So you're auditioning them and they don't know it.
Yeah, but they do now. They do now.
Yes,
so.
they do now. It's the secret's out. Amazing. Do you a little bit off of Choir Man? Do you in like your musical theater world? Do you have a dream role that you haven't played that you want to play?
Dream role is Javert. Yeah.
Okay. Now we're talking.
That was. I got very close a few years ago.
Yeah.
Down to the finals, but as my age is getting older, it's like, okay, I've gone past the point of being the cover in the West End. There's like it's like the age brackets, and then I've stuck with this show. So I'm like, okay, another 10 years, and we'll go back in and go in for the role and give it. That's the dream.
Javert. Yeah, that's great. Okay, I like that answer very much.
Doing it for the bases.
Yeah. And I know we're gonna have to wrap up here soon, sadly. But do you have a lot of what I do here at Broadway Theater League is work with the high school theater kids. Do you have any advice for them, like that want to be up there doing what you do one day?
100%. I would say learn everything you can.
Yep.
Be kind to everybody that you meet because you don't know who you're meeting.
Yep.
And get out and see as much stuff as you can, even if it's not musical theatre. Go and see a play. Keep up to date with what movies are coming out. Adapt your whole performance to go, okay, what skills can I get here? What's the difference between working on camera? What's the difference between doing a serious play? What's the difference between doing a legit musical theatre, like a musical theatre show? What's the difference between a jukebox? Like, what do I need to bring to all of these things so that when you walk into an audition room, you make it impossible for the casting team not to cast you? Because from sitting on panels as well, the one thing I want when somebody walks into the room is I'm like, blow me away and make my job easier.
Yeah.
So as soon as there's that, but as soon as you have that vibe and you've done your research, you're like, okay, well, if I am right for this, I'm going to get this job. And it's not an arrogant point of view, but it's like I've prepared enough to go, I can do this job for you and make your life easier. And you can tick that character off as soon as I walk out the room.
Great. I love it. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna impart that wisdom to our theater kids. And I love it. And so we're excited to have y'all here. And I look forward to meeting you in person.
Yes, you too. Thanks so much for having me on.
Thank you. See you soon.
Take care.
The Deep Comics and Games has the largest selection of comics, board games, and toys in North Alabama. All your favorite games such as Ticket to Ride, Munchkin, and Catan. Trading card games such as Magic, The Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon. Miniature games, Warhammer, Star Wars, Flames of War, and all the supplies you need to get them ready for play. Selling your collection, The Deep is always buying and will give you the most cash for your stash. The Deep Comics and Games, 2310 South Memorial Parkway, just south of Office Depot.
Welcome back to Show and Tell with VTL. Kip, Chris, I mean, talk about an amazing show. I know you can't wait to bring Megan to see it and everything, but I need to take a minute here and bust out someone over here behind the camera. Dean?
Hold on, Dean. I got something with your name all over it.
It's time.
You said during that break
Come
that
on,
we were
Dean.
making things difficult for other husbands in the community. We'll get you some tickets, man. Bring the missus and have the best time ever.
And just hold that Heineken. Do not drink it.
There we go. Just hold the Heineken.
Hold it.
That's correct.
It might get knocked over. Yes, exactly.
Thanks for being a good sport. Appreciate it. So we got 3 performances. They're February 13th and 14th.
Yes, but I want to say something. Because on Friday night, it's not for sure, but we're working with the publicity company, and we're hoping after Friday night's show that we're going to go on a little pub crawl with the guys.
Oh.
Yeah, so apparently they love to hang out with the fans, and so they are going to for sure be in the lobby of the concert hall after the show, just chatting, taking pictures, having a good time. But then after that, they usually go out. So we're like, well, why don't we all go out together? So we're trying to put together a little pub crawl. Well, they will just make appearances at a few different places and like jump on the tables and just break into songs.
Exactly. Hey, Kevin Glauner, we need to talk. We need
yeah,
your party bus,
party
man.
bus.
We need you to haul us all over town. There we go.
Yeah. Okay, so there you go. I'll let you know. I'll text you.
Yeah, I'm in. Let's go.
You're like, come on, this is
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
So, I mean, are there certain songs or things that they perform or sing that are your favorites? I mean, do you like what renditions do you like?
Yeah, okay, so, well, I'm pretty sure they sing like a Irish Blessing near the end, and that was super beautiful, you know, raising the glass at the end for everyone. I really liked, and I would walk 500 miles, you know, that's a really good one.
That's a good one.
And then I think they sing like Wake Me Up and Save Tonight in the very beginning that was really impactful too. I'd never heard that mashup, so when I walked in, I got real excited about that.
And I'm sure it's ever evolving, that they're like constantly adding, because I know that they do Chandelier by Sia.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that, just because, I mean, what a song, and to hear it like in 10-part harmony. Yeah, bring it on, bring it on.
How often do you get to hear like 10, 12-part guys singing in a musical?
Yeah,
really,
no.
not much.
I mean, maybe an episode of Glee from 2009, but that's about it.
Sounds like an amazing home run for a great weekend. I mean, I hope you and Megan had the absolute best time.
Thank you for bringing it.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for bringing it in. Yeah, and this pub crawl thing. I mean, I think that's going to be the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I'll make it back for the matinee the next day. I hope you understand. But I will be working very hard at the pub crawl to make sure all the fans are happy, the guys are happy. So, yes.
We'll just put an extra bucket by your desk.
Okay, perfect.
So, if you out there want to know everything about the Choir of Man, visit Broadway Theater. There's great videos. There's the specials.
There's a really good special.
Oh my gosh!
Two for $99.
$2 for $99. And for the Galentines, we've got the Me Plus
Me
3.
Plus 3. You just go online for that one. Yeah.
I mean, so grab the girls, grab your best.
Yeah.
Grab the dudes.
Grab the dudes.
Saying, come on.
I mean,
they won't care.
I mean, literally, it's going to be like going to the club or a pub or whatever. It's like, I think that there will be some matches made there, I think.
That's true. Maybe you might meet your future husband that night, right?
Oh.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Well,
You heard it here.
absolutely.
And if you do, we're going to bring you on the show to talk about it later. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
postmortems.
Yeah.
There is
Okay.
a point where they bring someone up on stage, right? And they sing to them and
They
do a little
do.
bit of romance.
Yes,
So
yes,
you might even be able to be the little romance connection for that.
Okay, now what will happen if they bring your wife Megan on stage for that?
I will geek out.
You'll
Listen,
geek out? Okay. That's a
I
good
might be a
aspect.
super fan of Choir Man, but I am a mega fan of Megan, that's for
Okay,
sure. So
yes.
she gets all the love she needs.
Oh, good.
She
That's
deserves
good.
it.
So
yeah.
no jealousies,
No,
totally
no.
supportive
Sing
of
to
that.
her for sure.
Kip,
Yes.
when you're at the company meeting with the Choir of Man,
Okay.
you just might want to say a little something to someone.
I'll show that picture of her from when she was
Here's
20
what-
years
Yeah.
old.
When she was a guest model.
That she found in her mother's stuff. I'll just bring it with me to the company meeting.
Awesome.
This woman right here.
Absolutely. Get her up on that stage.
Yeah, I don't-
Okay.
yeah.
I know this is going to be totally awesome. Thank you both for being
Thank
here
you.
today. We cannot wait for the Choir of Man. Get your tickets now. It's going to be the best Valentine's Day ever.
Yay, cheers.
Visit BroadwayTheaterLeague.org, and we will see you soon.